Hi, this is Kyumin, and today I'm going to talk about my learning objective during the internship, and I'm will evaluate myself by SWOT. Firstly, let's talk about how much I achieved my learning objective. Before I started my internship, I made a full different kind of the learning objectives. Number one is to develop my communication skill and presentation skill. I think half of them is I achieved, half of them is not. Cause I remember I already explained in my previous video, I have a lot of experience, opportunity to greet and welcome them and then farewell with the guests and even the just normal communication with the guests. And not only for the guests but also have so many experience to talk or communicate with the employees. Thus, I know how to say proper sentence and word for the proper situation, and not only for the word or sentence, I also learned the attitude for the smooth communication. So for example, it's a basic but very important one is smiling all the time. So even though I feel not very well, I feel tired, but when I meet the guests, smiling and say hi, how are you? Everything's okay. And when the guests complain in this time, I just change my face like serious face that I just listen you right now. I'm really think that I'm really be serious to listen your complaint right now. So when I start to talk with the guests, I always start with their name to give that you are special guest, and then we always care about you. And also we use other professional words such as attitude instead of the help. But unfortunately, did not have any chance to the presentation till end. But I saw that so many times that manager making the PowerPoint for their meeting, and they really consider to give the proper visibility, to give the proper information to the other department. So they're really focusing on the making the PowerPoint, and I saw that many times. So during this internship, I learned that making the good PowerPoint is also really important as a presentation skill. Number two is to realize and have an experience about hotel trend. I think I got these objectives. Before I working the internship, I already knew that online or internet is big trend of the hotel, and then during the internship, I more realized and recognized that it's really big trend, because I'm pretty sure that 70% of the guests who come to our hotel is through the internet booking. And I see that today's guest propensity, which is they want to be special and get away from their busy life. I think I feel this one more than a city hotel because my hotel was luxury resort. So anyway, so when I ask guests that what is your plan during your holiday, 80% of the guests already reply back like, oh, relaxing, we want to be relaxed here. And so I just figured out, oh, many people want to be relaxed and get away from their busy life, so that's why they visit the resort hotel. And I told that they want to be special, so that's why they make the private on dinner or on leisure time or on tour, and even not that much considering the money one because they want to be special day. So this is what I figured out. So number three, to learn how to control my emotion during deal with the rude guests. I am really sure that I achieved this objective. During internship, I have so many complaints and then so many unexpected situations. So this means that I have to apologize and then explain to the guests to make them understand the situation and offer the more service to them to make them happy even though they're really rude. So last objective is improving my knowledge about hospitality and room division. And during 6 months internship, I improved my knowledge of hospitality, especially room division department, because I was in the front office. Actually, I was guest relation office, and I got really a lot of the knowledge about the guest relation office. For example, before I start the internship, I do not have any knowledge about room division department. I even don't know how to use Opera, but now I'm pretty sure that I'm advanced level of the using the Opera. And I know the process of check-in, check-out, welcome them, farewell them, everything very well. I felt that guest relation office is like kind of bridge department that guest to the another department or department from the other department, because our office is the first office to get guest information and then guest check-in time, check-out time, like everything. So we have to talk to the other department. Oh, this guest have a allergy this food, and this guest prepare this one, and also guests talk to us, not to the housekeeping or engineering when something happens. So they request something to us, and we talk to the housekeeping for food and beverage or transportation or engineering directly. So we have to know all the information of the hotel and then guest. So I really happy to achieve these objectives. So now I'm going to evaluate myself by the swap. So my strengths during the internship were English and creativity. So firstly, our office was multicultural: Thai, Korean, Chinese, Spanish, and Russian. And also 90% of the guests were from the outside of the Thai, so European, American, and Asia. So main language in our hotel was English. Thus, luckily, it wasn't a challenge to talk to the people, guests, and our team members. Also, creativity was also my strength during the internship. For example, one of my last project called Raining Project, and I made in some pamphlet and then designed them, this kind of things. And my weakness was a language. I can speak Korean, English, and basic French, but not the other language. So when we have a Chinese guest, most of the Chinese guests cannot speak English. So when I alone or when I pick up the phone, the Chinese guest, then I always say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I cannot speak Chinese. Can you wait 5 minutes?" So make them a little bit uncomfortable to talk. And then also Thai. I cannot speak Thai, not at all, but it was a big problem. We had the other departments such as housekeeping, engineering, who cannot speak English not very well. So opportunity was cross training. I feel that it was cross training because officially I was the guest relation trainee. However, in our resort, they have so many Korean honeymooner, and they usually enjoy the dinner in our hotel. And unfortunately, they cannot speak English not very well. So the employee or people working in the F&B really hard to communicate with them. So they always ask me to help them. So I often, actually more than often, I went to mostly go to the F&B restaurant in the dinner time to explain the menu and then recommend the menu and the wine, and I serve to them. So I feel it's a bit of the cross training. I also train in the F&B and then guest relation. Threat is lack of communication with the other department. For example, when I have some problem which I cannot fix it, engineer have to fix, then I call the engineer, but sometimes they just talk to them. Oh, it's not my job. You have to call to the other person. And if I call to the other person, and also they say, oh, it's not my responsibility. Call to there, call to here, call to there. So, but guests want to fix it right now. So it was a bit lack of the communication. I won't say it was fully successful internship, like 200% or 300%. Of course, it was difficult, especially it was rigid and it was my first internship. But I made a good relationship with the colleague and guests and the other employees, and I tried to be a good, helpful colleague. I'm sure that I made it this internship. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.